we doing today, guys? I'm your host, Trey Peoples, and welcome to Meals for Deals. Now today I'm going to run by one of my personal favorite restaurants, Harner's Restaurant and Bakery. Now Harner's is located at 10 West State Street in North Aurora. This is an old-fashioned country-style restaurant, and they are best known for their pork roast every first Friday of each month, their signature bakery, and their early opening time, which is at 5:30 a.m. But I would be sure to get there early in the evening because they do close at 8 p.m. So with all that being said, I'd like to get going because I'm starving. So I'll see you at Harner's. So I just pulled up to Harner's Restaurant and Bakery. I had a chance to look over the menu. I'm going to go ahead and run inside and place an order for a barbecue pork sandwich with vinaigrette slaw and a side of curly fries. Alright guys, I just left Harner's Restaurant and Bakery and I received my meal. I'm going to go ahead and head back to my car and see what I got inside this package. So I just made it back to my car and voila, here we go. Alright, so I paid a total of $10.48 for this meal today. Inside the package, they provided me with no more than a few napkins. They asked me if I wanted a few sauces and I declined, so can't blame them for that. I also got my vinaigrette slaw in this tiny little cup. And there's a styrofoam tray enclosed, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to my place and we are going to unravel this package and see what we got. I'll see you there. Alright, welcome back. Now, this is the package that I received from Harner's Restaurant and Bakery. Let's go ahead and see what's inside. Alright, so given the fact that I didn't receive any plasticware, I had to grab my own fork from my kitchen. I guess they must have looked over the fact that I got the vinaigrette slaw, which you do need a utensil. I mean, I'm not going to eat it with my hands, but here we are. There we go. That's the barbecue pork. Side of curly fries. Got the dill pickle spear there. And there is the vinaigrette slaw. Curly fries are good. They're alright. Now normally I order breakfast from Harner's. I like their country breakfast. I've never really ordered lunch or dinner from here, so this is my first time. The pork flavor is really good. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. And it's got like a really tangy kind of barbecue sauce, almost like they make their own barbecue sauce or something. I don't know, it's got a really unique taste to it. Not your typical coleslaw. This is more like pure. It almost tastes like a kind of like a vinegary salad like taste. Alright guys, so I just finished the meal that I received from Harner's Restaurant and Bakery, and I've got to say it was a pretty fantastic meal. Aside from the fact that my bun was a little bit soggy, everything else was pretty good. And I have no other complaints. So at this time, I would like to conduct what I like to call the final assessment. Now, as you know, on this show, we grade all of the meals that we receive on a scale 1 to 5. 1 being terrible and 5 being great. And with that scale, we also grade 5 different criteria. We grade quality, portion size, economy, distance, and packaging. So first, I would like to start with quality. The quality of the meal that I received from Harner's was pretty good overall. Now, aside from the sogginess of the bun I received, I would say the quality of this meal would be a 4 out of 5. In terms of portion size, I don't really believe that the meal was all that big. Although it was great tasting, the portion size wasn't that large. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a 2.5 out of 5. Now, when it comes to economy, are you getting what you pay for? At a price point of $10.48, I think that was a little bit pricey, so I'm going to have to go ahead and give the economy score a 2.5. Moving on to distance. Now, the distance I traveled was a little ways. I would say it's about a 12-minute drive from AU, maybe even 13. So in terms of distance, I'm going to have to give a 2.5 out of 5. Now, when it comes to packaging, there was nothing really over the top about the packaging that I received today, and they didn't give me any plasticware. So in terms of packaging, I'm going to have to go ahead and give them a 2.5 out of 5. Now, if you are a student that is looking for something new, a different flavor, maybe you've never had country-style cuisine, and you have a car and you're willing to drive a little bit further, then by all means, go check out Harner's Restaurant and Bakery. They have some excellent food along with a salad bar, and if you eat inside, they provide you with complimentary banana bread from their homemade bakery. So, with all that being said, I believe that concludes today's review. I'm your host, Trey Peoples, and thank you for tuning in to Meals for Deals. We'll see you next time.